I remember this game very well. I only have amazing memories with it, because I used to play it with my grandfather. Rescue the hostages, destroy enemy tanks and crush the infantry. Here it is, Jackal on the NES. Hi, my name is Perseval, and on this channel I talk about video games and more. Today I want to bring back a legendary game from our childhood, Jackal. The developer was Konami, which really needs no introduction. The game was first released in arcades in 1986, and in 1988 it made its way to the NES. The genre is run and gun, but instead of controlling a soldier like in Contra, here you are behind the wheel of a jeep, and as a kid that was instantly cool. The main goal is to rescue captured soldiers, which is pretty unusual for this type of game. The hostages come in two kinds. Regular soldiers, always grateful when you pick them up. I loved watching them jump into the jeep. And officers, who were marked in a different color. The officers were the most important, because they gave you weapon upgrade, something that helped a lot in getting taught the game. Your arsenal is simple, a machine gun that only shoots horizontally, and grenades, but once upgrade into rocket, that's where the real fun begin. However, if you died, the hostages would scatter, and the worst part was losing your upgrade rocket, back to grenades again. Oh, and of course you could run over infantry. A guilty pleasure, but satisfying nonetheless. Still, there is something even more satisfying than that, when you leave a like under this video and write comment. If you haven't done it yet, please do it now. It really helps the channel reach more people. I make this video for you, and every like is great motivation. Thank you. So, the game came out at a time when movies like Rambo were at peak popularity in the world. You can really feel the Cold War and Vietnam War vibes all over it. That's why the atmosphere screams 80s. But the crown jewel of this game is, of course, the co-op mode. Playing this with a friend, or, in my case with my grandfather, breaking taut enemy lines, covering each other and defeating bosses together was unforgettable. All of this is backed by an energetic and dynamic soundtrack written by Naoyasu Yamashita. Here are few tracks. Just listen. The game doesn't have a real storyline, but the levels are structured so it feels like you're going deeper and deeper into enemy territory. It all starts with Checkpoint Alpha, the coastline, where you first rescue hostages and load them onto the helicopter. The boss here is 4 blue tanks. Honestly, they're barely a boss at all. They show up later as a regular enemy. If you manage to keep your rocket, they are no problem. Next is Checkpoint Baker, ruins and a military base. The boss here is a tricker. 4 ancient statues, a firehead-seeking missile. You have to be extra careful here. Then comes Checkpoint Charlie, a serious enemy base. You will face turrets, tanks, helicopters and infantry, which, as I said, is very convenient to run over. The action speed up, dodging bullets get harder. The boss here a huge battleship, which is surprisingly simple once you figure it out. After that, we move to Checkpoint Delta. The swamps. Personally, my least favorite level. Swamps are swamps, right, Miyazaki? Enemies here are sneaky, like submarines that launch homing missile. Dodging is taught, you have to shoot them down. The boss is helicopters that drop soldiers on you. Not too difficult, but after the previous level you may already be tired, and that when it gets dangerous. And yeah, back in the day without save state, beating this in one sitting was a real test. The 5th level, Checkpoint Tango, another military base with even more enemies and traps. The boss here is fortress with turrets and garages that spawn heavily armored tanks. You have to be fast and react for everything at once. Poor house. And finally, the last level, Checkpoint Zulu, the enemy capital. Here you will face everything the game has left to throw at you, while still rescuing hostages. The final boss has 2 phases. First, a big building with twin cannons and tanks trying to defend it. Then, after the building is destroyed, comes a giant tank. and this thing can really wreck you. Its flame cannon is the most dangerous part, but if you mastered the controls and saved some lives, you can take it down. Congratulations, you have beaten the game. The reward for you is a beautiful sunset cutscene. In terms of difficult, Jackal is considered very hard. Enemies spawn non-stop, bullets fly from everywhere, and losing your upgrades weapon after dying makes it even harsher. But the game isn't that long, it can be finished in an hour or two, with skill even in 40 minutes. That's the Jackal on the NES, the way I remember it. Write in the comment if you played it before, if you remember that insane rush. Also, let me know which game you would like me to cover next. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Perseval, see you soon, bye bye.